What's going on YouTube? My name's Ben Caspers. This is the Ben Caspers Project.
Everything is
Today I have a real quick project for you that's great for everybody, especially if you're thinking about getting one of those Powerwheels cars, or maybe you already have one. This is a great project because it's a project that gets you involved with your kids, and your kids are going to love it because they get to go fast. I also have the announcement at the end of this video of who is taking away the iTunes or Apple Play gift cards.
Okay, so let's open this thing up. As you can see, here's the stock battery inside the Powerwheels Mustang. It's very heavy, it's bulky, and it's not very efficient for power. And here's the comparison with the new battery.
Alright guys, so this is a very simple project. You're only going to need a couple very basic tools and maybe an old power tool that you can source from maybe an old bin, or if you can find one on Craigslist that doesn't work anymore. This tool right here is actually the Ryobi angle grinder, and it does work, so I'm not taking this one apart, but I do have one that is taken apart that I will show you. This is a really good base that I found works really good for these kinds of projects because you can take off the top heavy section and just keep the base. Now the reason I'm keeping the base is because I want to be able to just throw the battery in and be able to take it out, throw that battery on the charger, plug it back in when it's charged up so the kids can get going. Now a couple things that you're going to need to get started on this project. Obviously you're going to need some batteries, an old tool, and also some connections. These are actually the connectors that I've used in the past and what we're going to be using today. These work really good because there's no soldering required. You just put the cable right into the end, you crimp it shut, and you're done. Now for this, I've chosen Ryobi only because that's what I prefer, that's what I've used in the past, and that's what all my dead tools are. The other nice thing about these new Ryobi batteries is they've got a battery indication light that when you push it, it'll tell you the charge, what's left on that battery. Translation, how much longer your kids can terrorize the neighborhood. Now the way that I've done this so that I can access the battery charge port down here to put it into the car, very simple. You just go onto the top of your tool or the side of your tool and you locate just the few amount of screws holding the tool together. Now you may need to do a little bit of sourcing to figure out where all these connections are, but as soon as you take those out, you're going to be left with this. Okay, so this is what you'll have when you take out all the hardware. The top section will come off, you'll keep the bottom section here. Okay, to get into the inside of this grinder, here's the handle. There used to be a button right here that momentarily needed to be held down for the battery to send power through the cables. You can very easily take the rest of the tool apart the rest of the way and remove that button and that switch. So all that's left to do is to continue the cables from the bottom and run the lines out and up. Now I've got some different connectors on here, and either one of the connectors will work great. These connectors are actually flat, and I'm going to show you right now why that's important. A lot of Powerwheels will use the same style of connector. This one is very standard and very common for a lot of the 12 volts, 6 volts, and 24 volt models of those Powerwheels. So here's the connector that Powerwheels is using. This is a very standard connector that they use with a lot of their batteries to hook up to their cars. Now as you can see here, this is obviously the negative lead because it's black, and this is the positive lead because it's white. Sometimes these will be red or orange. Now with Powerwheels, being is that this is the connector, all you have is the connection pieces coming off of your leads from your grinder handle. You find your lead that is your positive and your lead that is negative, and you simply just put them in with a little bit of pressure into each side. Now that is completely safe. There is no reason for arcing. They're in there nice and snug. They're not going to jolt loose once your kids are driving around. Once you've got that hooked up, just double check and verify that your power cable is indeed going to the positive and the negative is going to the negative, at which point then it's safe to put in your battery. Now if you notice when you're putting in your battery, if there's any sparking, any flashing, or any smoking, make sure to take that out immediately and fix your wires because you've probably got them backwards. So this is very simple. All you have to do to get this car activated is simply push in the battery and it's done. Now the reason I'm using an 18 volt lithium ion battery is because it's actually greater than using a 12 volt battery. You'll get better life and more torque out of the back wheels for drifting. Now be careful not to use anything too high over the factory rating. These motors are rated for 12 volts. 18 volts is just fine. But if you get going up to 24 volts or higher, you could burn those motors right up. So this whole setup should fit nicely into the bay where the stock battery was. And there you go. Just a little snug push down, nice and tight in there, not going to come loose. And also, don't forget, with this battery, I can check the battery levels. So there you go. Tuck that away, shut the hood, and you're all set. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash that subscribe button so you can be informed with all the new projects coming up and also be entered into the gift card giveaways. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Give me some new ideas about some projects that you, the viewer, want to see. And if I pick your idea, you get yourself a gift card. Also guys, be sure to check the links in the description to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Also, I have a link on there for my Patreon account. If that's something that you do, come check me out. You'll be the first ones to know that when the videos go up, and you'll be a part of this page. Alright guys, now I'm going to announce the winner of the first set of Apple or Google Play gift cards. GeForce 2478, congratulations, you're taking home either your choice of the Apple gift card or the Google Play gift card. I'll send you a direct message momentarily and I'll let you know that you've won. You just tell me which one you want and it's coming your way. And just remember, if you want to win a gift card for yourself, all you got to do is smash that subscribe button, keep me going, and leave some comments in the comment section below and give me some new ideas that I can share with you. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. We'll see you on the next one in just a couple of days.
Hey, Karen.
Okay, now go do some donuts.
Okay.
Haley, watch out. Watch your toes.